Hey everyone, we're going to talk about this pearl cave build on the island. There are chapters throughout this video, so if you just want to see the final result, skip to the last chapter. Here we go.
And oh, look at that, he did it, and yes, we are in business.
Let's start by talking briefly about where we built. This is the island map with all the pearl cave locations. The small, medium, and large are marked on the map with their coordinates, and we are in the bottom left medium pearl cave located at 83 latitude and 10 longitude. Now let's take a look at the pearl cave when it's empty. There's two entrances, the one we just swam through, and then on the left up there's another entrance. I never bothered blocking them off. This looks like a ton of space, but if you're going to properly defend your base, about half of it is used as a no man's land for your turrets. I moved into the pearl cave day 4 of the wipe. This is day 5 of the wipe. So I went from 6 turrets just getting moved in to what you see here. There are approximately 30 heavies, and I believe we have 4 species X. That railing right there was put in to block the oil vein, the oil rock that was there. Don't need anybody hiding behind it. And then there was one other one as well right here. 2 reasons for building so far back. Number 1, you don't want anybody rocket running your turrets by just hopping out of the water and blowing up half your turrets with one shot. And the other is you have about a 20 foundation range with your turrets. So this is pretty much being able to shoot from there all the way to the water. The Volanosaurs serve 2 purposes as well. Number 1, unlimited ammo. And 2, they will shoot down any flyers, so nobody's going to be flying over the wall. This entrance is a terrible design, and the only reason I'm showing it is because I'm going to redo it and make some improvements. This is my main living area where I'm breeding Volanosaurs and pretty much doing everything to build the base. This clip is the next day and was hastily recorded. I had just had a raid attempt. One person, he had a 320 Stego Tech and a 125 saddle. He had great armor. I'm not sure why he died so quickly. We're running about 60, 65, 67 turrets, something like that. I've added a few more Volanosaurs. You can see they have some defenses around them, those Volanosaurs. Those are gravestones that I put in front of them and a ceiling over their head that prevents them from being shot because they are rather squishy. And here's the living area. I fully expected this guy to come back, but he did come with 125 C4, 50 rockets, just kind of ridiculous. I think he may have accidentally taken everything with him his first try. This is day 7 of the wipe and day 4 of me being in the pearl cave. You see I've added some megalodons. They're set to aggressive. More bear traps, more turrets, more species X, and I've started building a chandelier. So I believe at this point we're sitting at 94 turrets. That includes the species X. I put that chandelier as high up as I could while still being able to access the top. And I was really concerned that that could be used as a staging point to get to the rest of my turrets. So, but I wanted to get more turrets in there and I was getting a little bit bored with what I had. I am really happy with how the foundations were put on this platform, this cliff plat. And I'll leave a link to the video that I used to build this. The guy just did a fantastic job of building the platforms out past the cliff form. Okay, let's head over to the wall. You can see the additional species X here. There's more Volanosaurs here. This is the second level now that I've added for the Xaviis. I've got another industrial forge. Just a lot of metal to build all this stuff. And I have a few chem benches and another couple Xaviis down here as well. Okay, this is the base in its final form. This lasted all the way through the wipe, which just happened last weekend. Bear traps have been extended all the way up to the turret wall. You can see the chandelier is now finished. Have approximately 20 species X, which is more than I need, but I wanted it to be symmetrical, so I just finished it out. The turret cap is 150. Didn't have a room for all the extra turrets it would have taken to get there. I have between 10 and 15 Volanosaur. I think I have 13 or something like that. Each of the turrets have about 2,000 to 3,000 bullets. Coming through the door here and to the main living area. Not a whole lot's changed. And I'll let you guys just watch the rest of the walkthrough here. Hey, please put in the comments what you would have done to improve this base, or if you want to make the comment that you could mesh raid this base easy, that all cave bases are easy to raid, yada yada yada. You can make those comments as well. I understand any base can be raided. Please show me the one that can't be, and then I'll be happy to comment on your base and how I can raid it. But I think this would stand up. It was great doing this solo. I was tired living in rat holes every wipe, and I wanted to spread out, so I did, and here it is, and it worked. So think about it. If you can get yourself in a spot for a couple days where you're not noticed, you can build up like this and eventually make it to where a solo is going to have a really hard time raiding you, and that's pretty much all that's left after the first week of wipe.